Hello, beautiful people. Hello, world. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Thank God for waking me up this morning, clothing me in my right mind, and setting the course of my day. Uh, you have to put your trust in God because the arms of flesh will fail you. It doesn't matter who the flesh is, the flesh will fail you. And you got to put your trust in a God who will never leave you nor forsake you. You want to know how much people really have you as much as they say they do? Find yourself in a crisis. Find yourself in a situation. No matter what they say, find yourself in a situation where you really need them. The people that is in your life that pretends or act like they care for you so much. If your life was on the line and you had to call somebody, if your life was on the line, if you had to depend on a phone call or a person answering the call or do what you was expecting them to do or wanting them to do, how many people in your life do you have that you can say that they would come true for you? And so if the person that is not in that position that you have there, and you have other people that is willing to cross the desert for you, but you don't show them that same loyalty, you don't show them that same commitment, you don't show them that same dedication, something wrong with you. Because if you got people in your life that willing to cross the desert for you, but you got other people in your life that is not even willing to cross the street for you, and you wonder why your life is going to turn out the way it's going to turn out, or the things that is happening for you, you have to first prioritize. The main person, or the first being, or the first being that's supposed to be the head of your life, it's God. It's God. So if you was a husband or a spouse or just being human, the main being that's supposed to be on the top, that's supposed to be the head, it's God. And the second person should be the spouse, the husband. And under the husband falls the wife. And under the wife falls the children. And under the children falls whatever else is going on. You call it order. And if you don't have the order, you have disorder. So right now we have so much disorder. And the crazy thing about it, some people know better and ain't doing better. Christ said, those that know and don't do is going to be whipped with many stripes. There's a lot of people holding up people's lives. There's a lot of people jacking up people's lives. You could imagine you in a marriage. You in a marriage. You in order with God. And you being in your position. But your wife or your children or is out of position. Or you could imagine being a wife. You in your position. But the husband and other things is out of position. Man, when things are out of position, it don't function the way it should. It don't work the way it should. You're making it harder. Some of y'all in people's lives are making people's lives harder. And God is about to remove some of your stumbling blocks. God's spirit ain't always strive with man. His patience. I know some of y'all thinking that y'all have forever and God is going to continue with your foolishness, your mess, and your disobedience and your rebelliousness, your stubbornness, God told Moses to speak to the rock. He struck the rock. And because of that disobedience, he missed the promised land. Some of y'all ain't getting to the promised land because you think God is playing. And be careful how you treat God's people. Because that's what. And don't think that it's all about you, or don't think God haven't found a replacement already. Man, you think God is waiting on you? Waiting on you? And he know a man is? You don't think God have second options? Look at the first Adam. He messed up. What did God do? He had a replacement in Jesus Christ. So the last Adam was better than the first Adam. I know you think you all that in the bag of chips. I know you think that ain't nothing better than you. For some folks who are delusional, you know what I mean? There's so many better than you. You know, when I was younger and naive, I used to say to myself, man, if I had to do it all over again, I would do the same. No. Some of the choices and the decisions that I made, man, what I know now, would I change it? Yeah. I don't want to have to suffer for nothing unless I have to. And whatever I do is to bring glory to God. So if it ain't bringing no glory to God, I don't want it. Like some people talking about, some people wear brokenness as a badge of honor. That's the demonic, that's the devil. Ain't nothing but God is broke. So ain't nothing but brokenness should be a part of me or with me. Ain't no traits, characteristics that is connected to the devil should be connected to you or me. And the thing about it is, because we think we in a democracy or whatever, a republic, we think we got choices and options. We don't. God's word is the final authority. And what God says, that should be the final authority and word. When God says something, whether you like it or not, whether you agree with it or not, it doesn't matter. You just need to do it. And like I said, some of y'all about to be removed. Some of y'all about to be replaced. Some of y'all going home to glory. And some of y'all ain't going to make it in. Because y'all think this a game. The fear of God ain't there no more. The respect for God and his word is not there no more. Do I sound perfect? Far be it from me. But I know one thing. I got enough sense that when God speaks, I'm going to listen. I'm going to listen. Because God knows best. I mean, some people, they ain't doing nothing God tell them to do. They acting like them. They know more than God, and God have to bear with them and wait on them and be patient with them. To a certain extent, he will. But eventually, that's going to run out. So I'm encouraging you, you stiff-necked, rebellious, whatever, better start repenting, because you're going to go home to glory. And some of y'all might not make it in. You think God is playing? You think God have forever? Look all this craziness. The fear of God ain't there no more. People think they can do whatever, whenever, however. No, man. God created you for a reason. You're supposed to manifest heaven on earth. You're supposed to reflect God. It's supposed to be all God. But it's never too late. Don't say that. One thing I can say, whatever God tell me to say, I gonna say. Whatever God tell me to do, I gonna do. So while you got time, I would encourage you to do the same. I love you guys. Stay blessed, Ron.